I was overseas the entire 4 years. I love Italy, and I was also in Turkey. But Italy took the cake. I lived there for 2 years. I lived in the city. I ordered pizza via delivery in Italian. Like, that was like one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had. When I was in Italy, you know.
Now let's meet the starter. At shooting guard, Avery Bradley at the up.
Hello, and let's go straight over to the sideline for a report.
Hey, Brian, we've heard
All right, Alec, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And the Lakers starting five. Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's James in at the three.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Back to Morant. Over Nunn. Shoots from 14. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Morant, no good.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Davis, the pass to Nunn. Now Howard. Left side, Davis. Over Clark. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Doesn't go for him. Davis with the defensive effort. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Outside Morant. From deep. Golden State with a rebound. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Nunn. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Kendrick Nunn.
15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Monk against Payton. Porter misses from short range. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Porter. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, he can be a one-man.
We got to do it together. And I think that's...
Westbrook is all about winning, Grant.
Yes, he is, and his teammates will tell you as well. For all the stats he piles up at the end of the day, he's laser focused on getting the dub.
Kendrick Nunn, the assist.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Davis slides in at 4 with Howard playing center. Kendrick Nunn out there with Malik Monk. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Excellent timing that time. Porter kind of hanging around on the receiving end there.
And here's Davis. He has 7. Outside Nunn. 5 to shoot. Floats one up. Lets it go from 14. Davis can't hit.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Kuminga. No luck on that one. Howard with some nice D. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Davis can't hit. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
B.A. and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
Tipped.
Well, I tell you what, with that 7'1" wingspan, Otto Porter can provide some shot blocking for you.
So it's Los Angeles ending the quarter up 10. There. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Like Farge is really easy. Or you go a pro, and it still gives you a 2, but that's why I get Farge every single time.
It's that time of year again, my friends. My favorite time of the year.
My bad. Yeah, it's probably the playoffs soon enough. So look. I only have 1 game left until the playoffs. Like, no joke. Until the season. So look, guess what? Yeah, see, look, my stats, guys. I'm 78 already, which I did much. So you guys talk about.
Peace be under you. Mind frame, you don't speak. What's up with you? Time change, front door. Always open. Come on in, certain rooms. It's off limits if you trouble in. I can spot it like computers. You ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up. I keep hope alive on my shoulders is my future. I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up. Put me in Hall of Fame, but off the wall, a flower grew in the shade in front of y'all. A power move if you want some credit. Now forget it, ain't no water under bridges. I get wetted, I'm repellent. Shower proof, keep it clean until I can. I take it dead, never been, but confident. I make it dead, harmful or you harmless. I keep calm till you are it. We aiming at each other, overcome it. I say 2 brothers walking through the world unprepared. One let it fit while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead. Shot. You don't know somebody to somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody to somebody who you're not.
You guys watch really much DC, like how much I got, how much I got 10K before. Just keep playing the NBA game. I think you got 20 or 30K if you guys want to.
My very first 2K that I bought was 2K11 from the BX. On base. You know, 2K11, 12, 13. I haven't missed a beat. 14, 15.
Game
when
already.
I was in 2K13 was actually
like,
Italian.
so the next one's the last one.
I bought my 2K13 in Italy. I first started with Quick Match. That's how I started. I just play people online.
It's probably the end of the season. I mean, the end of the season 1 season.
One of the best, the lively and
good evening.
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. As we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Another shot. There's Looney. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Basket good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs leading by 4. Johnson with it. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Now here's Jones. He's tightly guarded. Warriors trail by 4. Payton passes to Morant. Feeds it to Kuminga. It's stolen by Jones. They push it up 4 on 3. Walker dishes to Jones. 26 seconds left in the first. Johnson's shot is off.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
No good from Clark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
At the elbow, it's Gordon. And here's McDermott over Morant. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Payton is out there with Morant. Then it's Kuminga. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Porter at the 3. Here's Kuminga. That one's not going to go. And the Spurs going the other way now, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Walker with it. Now guarded by Porter. Pass to McDermott. From past the arc. The Warriors pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions. And unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just the
close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top, up by 3. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
doesn't exist, but I need to look too.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of
Substitution for the
He's
Warriors.
checked in for the Spurs. Jones comes in for Josh Richardson. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance.
For Stephen Curry.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
You've got Jakob Poeltl. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jones. And there's Gordon. And it's Walker in its small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. And the rejection by Iguodala. Jones finds Walker. Back to Jones. No good with the layup. Here's Iguodala.
Look. I told you.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
And yeah, I know we got 5,000 out, almost 6,000 VC. That's all we got there. Yeah, so that means that's good. How about progression? So look, progression, right? It's like this. It's kind of like your overall. Like you get the overall real quick. Yeah, that's how you get the overall. Put it like this. Yeah. So if I get 79, I go with 80. So look, I can go with 8 already if I watch it, but I don't watch it right now. So
peace be under you. Mind frame, you don't speak. What's up with you? Time change, front door always open. Come on in, certain rooms. It's off limits if you trouble it.
Here we go. The last game of the day of this one season. After we get for the next season, here we go.
I just love basketball. I love it.
Like,
I do.
No jokes, man. Like, no.
I started playing basketball in high school. I was very shy. I stayed on the bench. I didn't get in the game very much. And surprisingly, you know, I scored 16 my first game. And I sat out the whole fourth quarter. I'm not even making this up. I just have this raw innate ability to just understand the game and know how to.
I think basically the next season. I think July, too.
The mighty Mississippi flowing through the city of New Orleans. Well, this one's...
Thanks, B.A.
Well, it shows, Allie. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Kuminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's what?
Substitution.
You've heard the proposals to shorten the season permanently. What are your thoughts?
You know, I'm not a big fan of that. I may be more of a traditionalist, but it could help support health and player longevity. But it has to make financial sense for everyone involved, including broadcasters.
Warriors 5. Gary Payton the second. That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Pelicans. At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. The Warriors leading. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Hayes. And he hits it to tie the game.
Oh, that's great basketball. basketball, denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morant with it. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. Some solid defense from Hayes. New Orleans has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Lets it go from deep. And Morant clears the board. Golden State with the ball. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Hayes. Pounded by Morant. Oh, stolen by Morant. In transition, here come the Warriors. Off the left rim and out. The Pelicans trail. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first.
I got you.
They grab their own miss. Shot is good by Nance.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside, Green. Morant, pass to Green. Over Hayes. C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for the New Orleans Pelicans. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Just 5 on the clock. Porter finds Morant. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Right side, Payton. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get...
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
I'm not all on my but this might be the best.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of... And so it's the Pelicans who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew.
The playoff, guys. I want to see the playoffs. Guess what? I get ready. I want to see the playoffs looks like, or I better test it. Look. Oh my gosh. Is this actually a playoff? Wait. So I put 12. Wait a minute. Oh, I know why.
better.
There we go.
We ended up making a Pro-Am team. We had 5 girls, and myself, Kermo, Trace, Hazel, Shakita, Cookie, A Little Lady 87. And we got our court to Elite, which is a big deal. Then that's when the 2K League noticed. And they flew us out to New York, and they were like, hey, why aren't there any women in the 2K League? And we were wondering the same thing. So basically...
So I did playoffs now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
You got the playoffs. Playoffs.
And in the locker room, all eyes on the prize. And let's go.
Thanks.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. At the guard spots, and you know, Greg, they've worked so hard to establish home-court advantage, and they may need it, having drawn a brutal opponent here in round 1.
Not much of a reward for the season that they just had. You know, many prognosticators.
I got a problem too. Look at every team wearing yellow shirts now. Golden State shirts. Hold up, let's see if I control. Oh, Sergeant.
Think this series could go either way, and makes it crucially important for them to take this first game.
But they're just so happy to be here, right? All the season, all the practices and games, just to be here is such a reward.
A lot of excitement, but also a certain level of anxiety.
Green against Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
With that violent pinball style, Draymond draws a high number of fouls himself.
And both free throws good for Green. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Denver passing it around. Gordon. They shoot again. Good D by Payton. And it's Porter with the ball for Golden State. Morant passes to Green. Morant the bounce back. Green. Inside. By Green. Great D that time from Green.
Man, with the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke.
And it's Gordon missing.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Payton against Morris. And here is Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Guarded by Morant. Outside, Green. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Kevon Looney.
Yeah. Oh,
Ball's knocked loose. It's taken away by Payton. And that one is off. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 1. And we'll get going. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, I like the attitude they've shown coming in here. I mean, really
really applying pressure and trying to give this crowd nothing to cheer about.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Morant. Andy Clark is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Payton. And it's Looney in at the 5. Home in the paint. The Warriors trail. Payton with the ball. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Pass to Najee. And here's Porter, guarded by Morant. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Najee. From deep three-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jokic has checked in for... And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top. They're up by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back. Here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Bielitsa comes in for Wiggins. Porter's checked in for Thompson. And it's Morant in for Curry.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Denver calls timeout.
I forgot.
They're trailing by 10. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Wiseman.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Green, and it's Azubuike in the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And the wide open shot from Green. They grab their own miss. And Green is right there.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Porter against Payton. Morant outside. Now Payton. Back to Morant. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you later.
My bids? I want to see my bids. Stephen Curry. I think he's not in the playoffs anymore. So I'm in an overall 78 already. Why is that like?
Peace be under you, mind free. friend, you don't speak. Sup with you? Time change, front door always open. Come on in, certain rooms it's off limits if you trouble in. I can spot it like computers. You ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up. I keep hope alive, on my shoulders is my future. I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up. Put me in Hall of Fame, but off the wall, a flower grew in the shade in front of y'all. A power move, if you want some credit, now forget it. Ain't no water under bridges, I get wetted, I'm repellent. Shower proof, keep it clean until I can't. I take it there, never been, but confident. I make it there, harmful or you harmless. I keep calm until you are it. We aiming at each other, overcome it. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One little fear, while the other one dead.
Alright, it's on the edges, so